comes a point in life when you find yourself alone. No distractions, no noise, just silence. And in that silence, everything becomes loud. Your fears, your doubts, your regrets. It all comes rushing in. And most people, they run. They fill the silence with distractions, music, social media. People who don't even care, anything to escape the feeling of being alone. But what if you stopped running? What if, instead of fearing that silence, you embraced it? Because loneliness, my friend, isn't your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. When you're alone, you meet the real you, not the version you show the world, not the person shaped by opinions or expectations, but the raw, unfiltered version of yourself. And that version, it's the one that holds the answers you've been looking for. Loneliness strips away the noise. It shows you who you are when no one's watching. It makes you face the questions you've been avoiding. Am I really happy? Am I chasing what I truly want? Am I living a life that matters? These questions are uncomfortable. But that discomfort, that's where growth begins. Most people avoid loneliness because they're afraid of what they'll find. But the truth is, you need that solitude to grow. It's in those quiet moments that you confront your weaknesses, you face your fears, and you realize just how much strength is hidden inside of you. When you're alone, you can't lie to yourself. You can't hide behind distractions. You're forced to confront your thoughts, your desires, your pain. And that's where real change happens. Because once you face those truths, you gain power over them. Loneliness teaches you discipline. It shows you that no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you want. It's on you to get up, to work, to push through the days when it feels impossible. Loneliness builds resilience. It makes you mentally tough, because when you learn to stand alone, nothing can break you. Think about it. Every successful person you admire, every legend who left their mark on this world, they all walked a lonely path. They spent hours, days, years in solitude, sharpening their skills, facing their fears, preparing themselves for greatness. They didn't wait for someone to validate their dreams. They built their dreams in the silence that everyone else was too afraid to face. But here's the truth. Loneliness isn't a punishment. It's an opportunity to build yourself into someone who doesn't need validation, someone who doesn't crumble when life gets tough, someone who knows their worth with or without an audience. In loneliness, you learn to trust yourself. You stop depending on others to make you feel whole. You realize that the only person who can change your life is you. And that realization, it's powerful. Yes, loneliness can be painful. It can make you question everything. But if you let it, it will also teach you the lessons no one else can. It will teach you patience when things don't happen on your timeline. It will teach you strength when everything feels like it's falling apart. And most importantly, it will teach you that you are enough. So the next time you find yourself alone, don't fear it. Don't run from it. Sit with it. Listen to what it's trying to tell you. Because in that silence and that stillness, you'll find the answers that have been waiting for you all along. Loneliness doesn't weaken you. It prepares you. It shapes you. And when you come out on the other side, you'll be stronger, wiser, unstoppable. Because once you master being alone, the world can no longer break you. And that, my friend, is when you become truly powerful.